It's been a while since you had a spotlight on your screen, sir. But we are back again with a big bang, and I tell you, this time it's a sports feature. Today we are here to talk to you about the top 10 best end coaches in Europe. Yes, we have sampled the five top European leagues, and we have sampled all the best ones you can involve them, and how much these coaches are earning to the delight of everyone. And don't forget, subscribe to the spotlight. You want to be part of this big family. If you don't join, if you don't press the subscription button, no, I will not be happy. I want you to do it right away. Press it, click on the bell, notification bell, so that any time we put in a video, you'll be the first person to get it and grab it and look at it and send it to someone else to be part of this great family. So I zoom straight to our feature for today, and I said it is the top 10 best end managers in Europe currently. So this one is a current situation that is happening in the top 5 Europe. When I talk about the top 5 European leagues, I'm talking about the Premiership, that is the English Premier League, the German Bundesliga, the French Ligue 1, the Spanish La Liga, and then the Scudetto of the Italian League. So number 10 on our list, we are counting down. So we are starting from the 10 to the number 1. On the 10 on our list is our one and only Xavi, or better still, Javi, the Barcelona coach. He earns 3.374.832 million pounds. Yes, per year. You think the players are the ones who are earning so much, eh? Don't worry, you stay tuned. You see, I've worn my Manchester United jersey, and I'm anticipating that my coach will also, Ten Hag will also be part. But that's just a cool thing. You have to be part of me to the end of the show so that you know who is the best ranked top manager in Europe. All right. So, in number 9, we go straight to the German Bundesliga, and we're talking about Uzbek. Their coach is Nokar Navic. He earns 3.522.480 million pounds. This is how much he earns. So you can calculate, divide it by 12, and you see how much he earns per every month. That's what we are talking about. Number 8, we stay in the German Bundesliga, and we are talking about Xavi Alonso, Bayer Leverkusen's coach. He is earning 4.397.832 million pounds. Charlie, the coaches are getting some money. You have to also go and do some coaching course. Go to Ghana Man Soccer Excellent. Go and learn some coaching. Then come, you get a lot of money. So the way coaches are getting some money. You know Xavi Alonso? Yes, a former Liverpool player, former Barcelona player, and now he's coaching in the German Bundesliga. So far, we have 1 Spanish team and 2 German teams. So, hey, we are winning. No other team from the other 3 leagues has come inside, though. Let's continue. Now, on the number 7, this is shocker. Me, I saw it and I said, this is really a shocker. Now, what is the shock? The shock is that the number 7 on our list is no other person than Carlo Ancelotti. Hey, yes, I mean it. Carlo Ancelotti, the coach of Real Madrid. He is earning 7.5 million pounds a year. Now, Carlo is the reigning World Club Championship coach. He's currently the UEFA Champions League best coach. But it is how much he's earning. So now, 2 Spanish teams, 2 German teams. No other league team had come in again. Okay, let's continue. The number 6 on our list. Wow. It's none but the Inter Milan coach, Simone Inzaghi. This coach, he's a specialized cup coach. So far, he has won 7 different cup finals. So I think Chelsea should have hired him. Because when they were sacking Porter, they were about to play some cup matches in Europe and other competitions. But they didn't. Opana destroyed their team and he ran away. But the reality is this. Simone Inzaghi is one of the best cup coaches, and he is earning 8.753 484 million pounds in a year. Wow, that's a good remuneration over there. Now, number 5 on our bill is Massimiliano Allegri of Juventus fame. So far, between the 5th and the 6th and the 5th, we are talking about 2 Italian Scudetto, Serie A coaches that are taking the charge. On number 6 is Simone Inzaghi. Number 5 is Massimiliano Allegri. Allegri is earning 9.547580 million pounds. That's not a cheap money. Hey, coaches are earning so much. That's nice. No wonder they are all fighting to get to the better team. But here is the case. We are jumping from Italy straight to Germany. And there we are talking about this coach that was sacked by Chelsea and is now in charge of Bayern Munich. I'm talking about Mr. Thomas Tuchel. Tuchel is earning 10,547,580 million pounds. Wow. Yeah, you baby, I could be you. Oh, Chelsea, now he jumped to Germany and he's earning this much. This is incredible, and I love it. Tuchel is doing so much, incredible work in Germany, and he's earning that much. Now, jumping from Tuchel is somebody who came to replace Tuchel, but that one is a bonus because we are coming to mention for the first time an English Premiership coach. I'm talking about Graham Potter. Graham Potter was built to replace Thomas Tuchel, and then he came and was very abysmal. Even in his abysmal state, see the contract he signed with Chelsea top hierarchy. He was built to have earned 11,284,620 million pounds. So he was even taking more than Tuchel. Yes, Charlie, when you are there and you are doing some management thing, look for better negotiators. They can negotiate for you. Look at Troca football way Tuchel they play for Chelsea. If he had stayed there for 1 year, he would have earned 11 million pounds. You think they are joking over there? You sit down. So because Tuchel has been sacked, that one is just a bonus. So we'll repeat the number 3 on our agenda. Hey. It's none other but this man. Let me tell you a little bit about him. You see, he was born on the 16th of June 1967. He's a German. I'm giving you a puzzle, so you think of it and tell me, who is this man? He's a German professional footballer and a manager, a former player and also a manager in the Premiership. He's coaching the Premiership. He's widely regarded as one of the best managers in the world. Wow. Who could this be? Now, this man is earning 15,714,724 pounds. So, in other words, 15.7 million pounds a year. And I'm talking about no other but Jurgen Norbert Klopp, the Liverpool tactician. He is earning that, and he is at number 3, third best coach in terms of monetary valuation and their remuneration per year. So let me put it on record. This is it. It's not about performance. This is about contractual salaries they receive each and every month and their yearly accumulation. All right. So number two. Wow. This is number two. I'll give you a little bit of story about him. Yes, he's a Spanish. Okay, another puzzle for you. Just think of it. Give me your answer at the comment section before I continue. So, number 2, he is a Spanish young man. Yes, he was born on the 18th of January 1971. I like him and I love him. He's a Spanish professional footballer and a manager, and he's a former player. He played for a Italian team. Yes, he played for Brescia, he played for Barcelona, he played for several teams, and he's a real tactician. I'm talking about someone who has taken over the English Premiership with a storm. I'm talking about he is someone who is considered to be one of the greatest managers of all time. He holds the records for the most consecutive league games won in La Liga, the Bundesliga, and the Premier League. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about Pep Joseph Insila, but we call him Pep Guardiola. He is a Man City's tactician. Pep Guardiola is number 2, and he's earning 19,721,724. In other words, 19.7 million pounds in a year. No wonder this guy is always winning the league because he's taking a lot of money. Wow. So Pep Guardiola is our number 2 best earned manager in the top 5 leagues in Europe. Wow. So who will be our number 1? So number one, according to L'Equipe, the number 1 best earned coach in the top 5 league in Europe he's an Argentine. He's an Argentine, and he has learned the rudiments of football. I can tell you for a fact that for him, he was born, like I mentioned, the other two coaches. I also mentioned a little brief about him. He was born on the 28th of April. Oh, so he just celebrated his birthday, 1970. His nickname is El Choco or El Cholco. He's an Argentine professional football manager and a former player who plays as a midfielder, and he has been the manager for this team I'm talking about since 2011. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about the Argentine Diego Simeone. Mashoko. You thought I'm going to mention a different coach. Yes, I'm talking about Diego Simeone. Diego Simeone, he has been in charge of Atletico Madrid since December 2011. So check it. How many years ago? Incredibly, 13 years. Is it 12 years? Yes, 12 years under his watch, coaching Atletico Madrid. And you know how much he earns? He earns 30 million pounds in a year. Wow. Diego Pablo Simeone is our top ranked best paid manager in Europe, top 5 leagues. So put all other coaches, mention their names. Diego Pablo Simeone is our number 1 best earned coach within the top 5 leagues, which I mentioned earlier: the English Premier League, the Spanish La Liga, the German Bundesliga, the Italian Serie A, and the French Liga. No, conspicuously missing is no coach from France made it to the top 10. Yes. No coach from France made it to the top 10. And indeed, 3 coaches from the Italian Serie A came in, 3 coaches from the EPL came through, and 2 coaches from the Spanish La Liga came through. The rest came from the German Bundesliga. That's a summary of all that we have presented to you today. It's a feature, and I know you love it. Give us your comment, tell us your mind, tell us how you feel about this sports feature. If you have joined us up to this end and we have given you this very credible information, I want you to do something for us. Just like our page to support us, subscribe to our page to help us build and grow our page. We want you to be part of the family. We always urge you. This is one thing you can do for us. Until we come your way again another time with another beautiful trending or future. Hey, this is the Spotlight. We are back. Bye-bye.